What's up guys, it's Sean Career with Team Digimon here, bringing to you another video. This time around it's going to be a match video in the BT14 format in an online tournament that I just recently played in. It's going to be Digi Police on the left versus Gabubond on the right. Now BT14 is kind of going to be the format that I have a lot of fun with. I'm mainly focusing on Nats, so I'm just playing some jank stuff on the side. And Gabubond is definitely a classic, one of my all-time favorite decks that I absolutely love to play. Try and bring it back every format. And with certain cards that have been released, its speed has actually kind of increased a little bit. The Star Deck Guman letting you play Gabumon or Mashida's off security is really nice. And then Lanamon being able to tuck in cards to gain jamming, and even the Flower Gabu underneath a current bond to give it more checks is a nice niche little tech per se. But also the Ancient Garurumon package with Analog Youth kind of help speed up the deck as well. But anyways, I'm going to stop talking and get to the video. So I'm going to go ahead and start. I hatch and Digivolve into Flower Gabu, play Analog Youth, and pick up a Digimon there. And then my opponent is going to hatch and Digivolve into Commandramon. And then he plays his Satsuki Tamer for 3, setting me to 1. I haven't played against Digipolice. This is my first time, so I'm kind of asking him what's going on. So start of main, if I have a Digimon, if the bomb player has a Digimon, gain a memory, and then it can also mind link, giving the jamming and reboot inheritables. Let's see. So then I Digivolve into that Garurumon, the starter deck, setting him, what is it, to 1? Yep. And then getting a draw 1, trash 1. It's nice because that Garurumon, although it's purple, can Digivolve into a Gabumon. So being able to draw 1, trash 1 is a nice way to cycle the deck and prevent breaking. So he plays Numemon, and I guess it tucks the Tamer underneath, and then the Tamer plays out at the end of the turn. I swing and hit 4K High Commandramon, and then I play a Mashida, joking him back to 1. Looks like I don't have a rookie. It's kind of a rough one here. There's like 12 rookies in the deck, but sometimes you get unlucky. Anyways, he's starting to pop off here, Digivolving into that Cargo Dramon, and then playing that High Commandramon for free because it lets him play Digipolice or Deep Brigade with a play cost of 4 or less. And then he goes ahead and Digivolves into the Brigade Dramon, which when Digivolving, delete up to play cost of 7. 7 play cost worth, and gives everything, all of his D Brigades blocker. And then at the end of his turn, he can reveal top 3 and play up to 7 play cost totals worth of D Brigade or D Police. So I'm not gonna lie, he wiped my board, and I have no rookie in the back still. This is most definitely an L. But we'll see how this plays out, because it's just this deck can be D Brigade, D Police, Digipolice can be pretty good. Kind of reminds me of like Jesmon Swarming, with like decoy and blockers. But yeah, I can definitely see how this deck can like pop off pretty hard, because all the floating that it does with that specific Commandramon, and constantly playing Digimon out for free while gaining bonuses is pretty good. Anyways, yeah, that was a quick game. I was just like, all right, I'm scooping. There's no way I can get out of that with no rookie in the back. So I just go ahead and scoop and go on to game 2. So it looks like I opt to go second for game 2. He hatches and Digivolves into Commandramon, and then plays the Numemon for 3, tucking his Satsuki Tamer underneath, and then his Satsuki Tamer plays out at the end of turn. I hatch, and this time I do have a rookie, and then I have a pretty solid start with a Davis Memory Tamer. So I search top 3, and then I pick up Ancient Garurumon. Ancient Groom I've really enjoyed in this deck. It's a way to kind of like mimic its bonds effect without having to commit to the security loss. So plus it floats it floats a hybrid, so that's pretty nice. But anyways, I swing and then he blocks. I really just wanted the draws. I wasn't liking where my hand was going, so I needed to push out and just get a draw there. Not much else I could do other than that. Um, so once again, he digivolves into his Brigade-Dramon and searches top 3, and then he plays out his Cargo-Dramon. Cargo-Dramon on play searches top 3, and then floats another Commandramon. So it's pretty rough here, not gonna lie. He's already got 3 bodies on the board with a Tamer and then a Rookie in the back, so that's 4 swings. So I'm just like, oh wait, I hope he doesn't have rush of some sort. But I hatch and Digivolve into a Gabubond in the back, and then I'm at 4 because of Matt's Sora. I have more than 8 cards in my hand, so I get to gain a memory at the start of my main phase. So here I'm kind of just trying to think about how can I choke him as much as possible. I really don't want to give him too much memory because I'm not sure if he can just end me straight up with something like what's it called, the Dark Dramon with Rush. So I just hard dropped the Lobo, put him to 1. I know he's gonna gain a memory from his Satsuki, so he's at 2. And yeah, things are they're not looking good for me, not gonna lie. I'm kind of just banking on the security hits. I know he's probably gonna swing out on me here, so I'm just like, please God, please for the love of God, get me a mat in security. That's pretty much all I'm banking on. I'm not gonna lie, it feels bad to be in this position. Shout out Frosty, my cat jumping on my playmat there. But looks like he's playing the Commandramon, the newer one, BT14. So he gets to reveal top 5 and add a D-Brigade or Digi-Police card. He swings and his Commandramon dies. He doesn't get to float. And then he's swinging with his Brigade-Dramon, swings with the Cargo-Dramon. And then he digivolves into Cargo-Dramon for 3, playing the High Commandramon, and then his Brigade-Dramon also pops out. And it pops out 2 more Digimon. So all these guys are blockers. Super rough here. Not gonna lie, there's 4 Digimon with blocker. He has 5 security left, and I have 2 Digimon on board. Luckily, he did hit a blue memory boost and a Matt Sheeta, which I was very, very thankful for. Otherwise, this would have been an insta scoop, that's for sure. Bond without Matt is kind of rough. But honestly, it's been easier to get with training boost cards. It's really great. Although you can't training boost with Bond, you can training boost with the Ancient Guru package. So pretty sad that you can't training boost with Bond. But anyways, with no other option here, I have to go into Bond. And I know I can't end, so I'm opting to clear his board instead and hoping he just can't end me. So with Bond, if you guys have forgotten, when attacking, it can unsuspend itself, and then also it bottom decks a level 5 or lower. So I bottom deck one of his Digimon. I'm swinging at his Brigade-Dramon, by the way. And then he blocks because of course he doesn't want his Brigade-Dramon to die. So now I bust out the mat. Looks like I'm about to digivolve into another hybrid. So I digivolve into Lanamon. I'm just double checking here, making sure that I absolutely have to do that, and I know I do. So I digivolve into Lanamon, and then Lanamon tucks the Flower Gabu underneath the Bond. So if you guys don't know, Flower Gabu, it's inherited, lets Bond unsuspend again. So I swing. I unsuspend using Flower Gabu's effect, and then I tap Matt and Sora, so I get to bounce. I get to so I bottom deck the blocker, and then I bounce the other Commandramon to the hand, and then on suspends, and then I swing at the stack of the Cargo Dramon, and then I bottom deck the other one. Or I bottom deck the stack, and then, bottom deck the stack, and then swing into the other one. So that turn was absolutely nuts. I'm not even gonna lie, that was pretty awesome. Lanamon plus the Flower Gabu combo, as you guys can see, super wild. And then the Matt and Sora coming in clutch to bounce another Digimon, also super clutch. So things worked out a lot in my favor there. Like I said, I was really just hoping he would hit a Matt Sheeta or a Star Dekaruru, so that I could do that play during my turn. But then anyways, I pop Blue Man Boost, and then I just hard drop Gabu for 3 because I want to set him to 1. Again, I'm scared of... The last thing I want to do was hit something in security and let him have the Dark Dramon Rush. So I was like, there's no point in hitting security right now. I'm just going to wait. I don't want to hit anything in security and set him to as little memory as possible. And that way he can't do much. So that's exactly what happens. He just plays Digivolves in the back, plays his training boost, and then he plays his what is it called, a DCD bomb. So he Digivolves my Bond, and then pops my Digimon. But I still have three Digimon on the board with Matt and Sora. So I actually go up to a good amount of memory since he put me to 4, and then I gain 2 memory with the Matt and Sora. So I Digivolve into the Flower Goblin in the back, and then here's the combo here that I was telling you guys about. So I Digivolve into the Promo Lobomon that lets me Digivolve into Ancient Garurumon for 1. Sorry. So I swing with Lobo, it lives. I swing with Lanamon, it lives. And just a quick reminder, Ancient Garurumon, when attacking, it can unsuspend up to 2 Garurumon names or hybrids in its trade. So I swing with Ancient Garurumon. By the way, I play the Lightning Joust, giving it Sec +1. I'm just reading it to my opponent. So Ancient Garurumon unsuspends, and then Lobomon unsuspends. 2 checks 15k with Ancient Garuru, swing with Lobo, and then swing with Ancient Garuru, and that's game. So... wow, that was a super fun game. Honestly, great comeback. I pretty much got to showcase to you guys like everything, all the reasons why Bond can come out of nowhere with the Ancient Guru package and Lightning Joust. It's super cracked. Honestly, the hand was really good. Not even gonna lie about it, but it was so much fun to do. And when you see plays like that, it's I don't know. Like I said, it's just great time. Anyways, going into game 3, my opponent opts to go first. He just wants to go for speed and knock me out before I can set up my tamers, which I will gladly do so because I need time to set up. And also, I hate breaking on this deck. Sometimes it's super bricky. I play the training boost, and then search top 2, and then I grab that mat. So here's the BT14 cards coming in so clutch with this deck. Of course, it's a very tamer reliant deck, so being able to pick up Matt for free is for 2 is really great. He swings with Commandramon and then hits a Matt, so super unlucky for him. But like I said, there's a lot of security advantage with this deck. So the opponent has to be really careful about swinging into security because I have so many tamers and just inherent bonuses that I get from security with all of my tamers, all of my boosts. And even with the Star Dekarurumon, it's just hard to not hit into something that gives the deck advantage. So I push out, and then the mat gives me 2 memory and lets me draw 2 cards. And then I Digivolve into the Starter Dekaruru. So lots of draws here. There's no way I'm going to break at this point. I do draw 1, trash 1. I'm trying to figure out what I want to trash. Looks like I was going to trash a Star Dekaruru, but I changed my mind. End up trashing Lobo, I guess. I swing with Guru, search top 3 with the EX1 Gabu, and I add Analog Youth, and because it lets you add any tamer. And then I play Davis for 4. Davis, search top 3 and add a Lobomon. Lanamon. I have Lobo in here just because you need that hybrid, a good amount of hybrids just to ensure that you get the finish off. Honestly, I only have 3 Lanamon, so I have 2 Lobos in here. But it kind of works out because when Ancient Garurumon floats a body, I'd rather float Lobomon, which is 5k, than Lanamon. And I see Lanamon enough for it to do its thing with the whole Flower Gabu interaction. But anyways, he swings and hits my an EX1 Gabu. And then he pops my my Star Dekaruru with his DCD bomb. And then it's my turn. So I hatch, Digivolve into the Flower Gabus. Already a really good position here because I have the Flower Gabu in the back. That's always the Gabumon that you want in raising. At least in the later stage of the game, just because of its inheritable to let Bond unsuspend. So once that's out, the opponent should definitely be terrified of what's to come. And then I set up a Matt and Sora just in case he randomly floats up a bunch of bodies. Matt and Sora is actually so cracked in this matchup, and any type of Rookie Rush matchup, Matt and Sora is awesome. He's going to swing with his high Commandramon, and then play out is Commandramon, and then he hits another Matt. So super unfortunate for him, but very fortunate for me. He Digivolves into high Commandramon, and then I'm assuming he's going to Digivolve into a Cargo, but we will see. Oh no, he just plays another high Commandramon, sending me to 4, so that's kind of rough. Having sent me a lot of memory might have been just better to pass, but I pull out Gabu, gain 3 memory, draw 3 cards, and then I gain memory with Matt and Source, so I'm all the way at 8 memory. So it's a good time. We're cooking. We're cooking with Bond. So again, not gonna lie, like I said, security bombs, they're the best in terms of getting tamers for free. But like I said, there's so many tamers that are in this deck that it's bound to happen. I go into Bond, trash the top 2 of my security because I need to with Bond. I don't mind because no matter what, I know I can end this game and clear his board. Bare minimum, I know I can clear his board. So I swing at his suspended high Commandramon, unsuspend, and then bottom deck his other one. I could go for game here, but I don't know if I'm going to hit a DCD police or whatever. That would really suck. So I Digivolve into Lanamon, into one of the mats. I tuck Gabumon underneath it. And then to give it jamming, and then I swing and bottom deck his other guy, so it's a complete board clear yet again. And then looks like it was a lightning joust. Swing 2 checks, swing with Lana, and then Digivolve into another hybrid for game. So lightning joust really good in this deck. Lanamon really good in this deck. Ancient Guru really good in this deck, and Star Dekaruru really good in this deck. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that match. Like I said, I love Bond. I love this deck. By the way, this deck was inspired by someone on Primitive's team that topped with Bond a while ago, like a very, very, very long time ago. It was the first time I saw the Ancient Guru package with Bond, and I am loving it. So shout out to him, shout out to Primitive and his group of people. Hope they're doing well. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.